Hey friends, I'm in the studio. It's a little bit of a different angle, but I wanted to quickly share with you that I am so grateful for all of the amazing photos that you all are posting on Instagram of the Happy Planner collaboration, the Be Happy box. There have been so many amazing ways of decorating and using the planner, and I am just thrilled that you guys are so happy with it. Love all the colors and techniques that you guys are using. There's tissue paper that's happening in all kinds of creative ways, and it just brings me so much joy. I was able to work on this planner a little bit, and here is the video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and comment below, and be sure you're subscribed. There's something to be celebrated when you're embarking on a new project, especially when it comes to something like your planner. After seeing so many amazing happy planners of yours out there, I have to admit I was a bit intimidated to make my first marks. But I am somewhat confident in my writing of my name, so I went ahead and did just that. Using a Kelly Creates Dream Pen, I hovered the writing above the line so that I could either leave room for stickers or doodles, or a reminder to myself that I have permission to make this however I would like. You too have permission to make marks and even mistakes. The main thing is that it's way more fun when these pieces of papers are full of the love you put into them. Because my centering was a little bit off, I added the tangerine slice in front of my name, which I think turned out just fine. Give yourself grace when it comes to working on these types of projects. It's more fun when you allow yourself the time and the space and enjoy the process instead of getting caught up in something you wish you hadn't done. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these pages just yet, but when I have a plan, I will let you know. Also, I realized that I needed to fill in Big Little Lies 2, because it's season 2, I guess, and I'm just adding it here with this Tombow pen. I also want to remind you that you can decorate as much or as little as you want. The monthly pages for me aren't a priority, so I'm going to dive right into finishing up this week a little bit, and I wanted to add this movie ticket. I love how easy it is to take out these pages because I really don't like writing against rings of any kind. I also love the idea of being able to go right to the edge. I've added some Tombow adhesive mono tape to this, and I am going to stick it. And at first I thought that I would take out the punch to punch the holes, but then I realized that I only need to cut 2 of the holes to make sure that it'll go back into the rings, the discs. And so I just took scissors and went ahead and got that all ship-shaped and cut. Is that even a word? Ship-shaped? Anyway, then I went on to embellish a little bit more. I'm still unsure if I'm going to continue adding memorabilia to this planner, but I thought a movie ticket stub was the perfect size. Other elements that I want to include are definitely my handwriting, stickers, things that Jack says. I might actually let him draw in this planner again too, like my other Arch and Olive one. What is most important to me is documenting the memories, filling in the spaces, filling the gaps. I want to match the yellow in here, so obviously you can tell that I've color coordinated for the days, and I used my favorite rainbow because it's already an element that is built into the planner, and I thought it'd be a good way to start from somewhere and not to overthink the process. Whether you're going with a color scheme that is built into the planner or taking a different route, there are a couple things to keep in mind if you find yourself unsure of how to set up the week. Number 1, don't be afraid to mix and match. Having supplies from all your favorite manufacturers doesn't have to be overwhelming. The whole reason you acquire so many stickers, markers, embellishments, and washi tapes is so that you can put them to good use, right? It's time to be bold. Give it a try and see what happens. Use your supplies. Let them give you joy. Number 2, remember that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. You don't need to get caught up in every little detail and let putting a sticker in the wrong place or accidentally doing something else get you down. Sulking or being too hard on yourself isn't necessary in this part of life. Planning is fun and can feed your soul. Number 3, there are no rules. You don't have to stay in between the lines, your writing doesn't have to be perfect or even perfectly straight. You get to make it up as you go. This is meant to be fun, and if you're anything like me, decorating your planner is likely as fun as checking things off your to-do list. You can be making things and making things happen. Much of my thought process this week was just matching different stickers and icons, even if they were unrelated. I didn't really care. I was trying to work this flamingo in, and I like the fact that there's a clear backing so you can see and sort of envision what it would look like. These little animals are so funny, and sometimes you don't have to take them literally, but you can. Oh, I don't like that, so I'm going to pick it up and try to work it in there, I think. I don't know. So the nice thing is you don't have to fully commit and stick to it if you don't want to, and you can just put it back on the sticker sheet and select another and see how that one works. One of the things to keep in mind is that your planner shouldn't look like anybody else's. If you want to emulate somebody's style and take inspiration from them, that is perfectly fine. You shouldn't feel like you have to have every single supply that somebody else does. You have your own unique mix, and you can incorporate it however you'd like. I love how the page just pops back in nicely. And I wasn't able to do a lot of this on camera using my video camera and good lighting, but I did want to show you how the rest of the pages turned out and came together. I hope you find this inspirational, and also it gives you permission to go ahead and just get creative with your planners. The vertical layout is really fun, and it's something that I'm used to, and I love the fact that you can mix and match so many different supplies, try different forms of handwriting, use your different pens and markers, and create something that's unique and all your own. In case you missed it, I do have a podcast called Craft a Life You Love, and I was able to interview Stephanie Fleming, the creator of the Happy Planner. She's the co-founder of Me and My Big Ideas, and we had an amazing conversation. I will link it below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you feel inspired to keep those creative juices flowing.